Hey everybody, it's Lala. It's been a while. I missed you guys. I am alive, as you can see, and I'm not going to be long. I just wanted to pop in real quick and say a couple of things about R&B Divas LA. I know it's super late because the show came on like Wednesday night and it's like Saturday now, but I have honestly been trying to make this video. This is like my 4th or 5th attempt, and I'm really hoping that it works. I done deleted almost everything out of my phone. It's a newer phone, so I don't know how to figure out the memory and the space and everything and how to move things different places. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys about a few things about this entire season, which I think is disgusting. You know, I'm out driving and stuff, so bear with me. I'm disappointed in Little Mo. I mean, to the point where I just don't like her anymore. I think it's a bad idea when some of these people, just like with Chrisette Michelle, I felt that way last season with her. Sometimes it's just not a good idea to come on to reality TV. I know that these artists need exposure and they need to put their name out there again to, you know, become relevant once more, but I just feel like there's better ways to do it. I actually, you know, had like a bad taste in my mouth when it came to Chrisette last season because of the way she came off when she was dealing with like Shantae and just some of those issues. And I totally feel that way about Little Mo now. Even hell, just the franchise period, it's kind of happened across the board with like Kelly Price and what's that other child's name? The one with the big mouth. Why can't I think of her name? Anyway, you know who I'm talking about from Brownstone. It just completely, I don't know. Anyway, just people that I liked and I supported, and I was, you know, like a semi-fan or whatever. Like, I'm not a big fan-y type of person, but, you know, I enjoyed their music and everything. And then they get on these shows and they start to act like crazy, and then you're just like, I don't like this person anymore. And I, you know, don't even want to spend my money and support them with their music. And it just kind of, you know, it backfires and defeats the whole purpose. But anyway, I am happy that Chrisette left. I wasn't feeling her, you know, talking about her brother's bipolar disorder. I appreciate the fact that you're bringing awareness, you know, and you're letting people know that this is something that happens to us and we need to recognize it. But I didn't like the way it was handled. I didn't appreciate the fact that she said that she just kind of left him alone and cut him off because of the way he was behaving due to the condition, which I just thought was heartless. But if you don't know any better, then okay, I guess I understand that. But you just don't turn your back on somebody that can't help what they're doing, especially when it's family. So when she left, I thought that was a good idea. You did what you had to do. You know, more people know about you, even though you were already like relevant and popular and everything else, and you got to put your label out there or whatever. So that's great. You did what you had to do. Mission accomplished. Goodbye. Brave. I like Brave. I think she's a sweet girl. I think she's talented. She's beautiful. I don't like the hair and skin kind of thing with the fair on fair because she looks like a piece of paper. But that's a really, really small thing to have to deal with. And she's a gorgeous girl. She's got a really nice body. She can sing a little bit. She can rap. You know, she's got a nice personality. I like her. And I would like to see her go far. And I would like for, you know, good things to happen for her because she seems like she deserves it from what I see on TV. Of course, I don't know her personally, so it could all be a lie. Stacey Francis, I'm here with, I don't understand how she expects anybody to like her. But you know what, truth is that some people actually like Kelly Price after she got on TV and showed her ass like that. She actually had fans and they were supporting her, and you know, it made her very popular. So maybe Stacey Francis figured that would, you know, work for her. That maybe, you know, getting on TV and acting like a fucking idiot would, you know, make some people like her because she would be, you know, causing drama and stuff. I don't know, but it didn't work for me. I don't think that she's very good at singing. I don't think she's a good singer. She screams a lot. She's got a big ass mouth. I don't even like her speaking voice. She's got a nasty attitude. And if it's one thing that I can't stand, it's people being ignorant and calling it real. You know, like you're gonna act like you have no fucking sense and no couth and just no manners and no home training, and then you'll tell everybody that you're keeping it real. And then when people actually behave themselves in the way you're supposed to behave yourself when you're, you know, in the company of others, or when you're, you know, conducting business, or I don't know, when you're standing on 2 feet because you're a fucking human being and not an animal, then people want to criticize you and call you weak and everything else because you know how to compose yourself. So I don't like Stacey Francis, not Stacey Dash. I don't like her. And it's clear that not many people like her. And I don't know if she cares or not about the fact that not many people like her, but I don't really see her getting far. I don't know the story behind the whole Whitney Houston thing, but I'm pretty sure that whatever happened to her, whatever smacking was done, I'm pretty sure that she deserved anything that she got. And I'm talking about Stacey. Little Mo, I don't understand why Little Mo has to crawl up somebody's ass all the time and just kind of hang out there for an entire season. She acts like she's so real and so bout it, but she's always getting someone else to kind of start shit for her, and then she just kind of chimes in after shit has been started. I don't get that. And I think that Little Mo is insecure. I think that she's ignorant. I think that she is not a real friend. And I don't understand her. I don't understand Little Mo. You brought Brave on here. You know, you represented and was like, yeah, I know Brave and everything, and that's my girl and stuff like that. But as soon as the other girls, the other women, no, fuck it, the other girls, because they don't act like grown women. As soon as they said that they had a problem with Brave, then you were all like, oh, well, I don't really know her like that. And you tried to distance yourself from her a little bit and everything, which was fucked up. But then Stacey comes on. She is like blatantly just rude and disgusting and ignorant and everything else. And you just crawl deeper up her ass or whatever. And that's my girl. And you know, I don't understand. I don't get Little Mo. I don't. The way she turned on Miss Chalet was ridiculous. Miss Chalet should have said something when she was supposed to go on the double date and she didn't show up. It's not okay to stand people up. It's not okay to just not say anything and then act like nothing happened. But, you know, you do have to recognize the fact that Miss Chalet told Mo multiple times, I'm not ready to date. I don't really want to be with anybody. I'm happy with things the way they are. And Mo kept on pressing it because Mo obviously thinks that the only way that a person can be complete is by having somebody laying next to them in their bed. Because she hops from husband to husband. She's got like 27 kids, and I guess she, you know, and her way of justifying it is as long as she's married, she's not doing anything wrong. But sometimes, honey, you need to just kind of sit down for a few seconds and figure out what the fuck is wrong with you before you start bringing other people into your situation. Sometimes you have to find out if your shit is right so that you don't just add another ingredient into an already fucked up recipe. Okay, just get it together first, and then you can find somebody. And oh, I don't know, here's this. If you got your shit together and then you find the right person, you can actually be with them for a very long time instead of having to be remarried next year and then remarried the next year and then remarried the next year to a different person. You know, but Mo, she's got her own issues. She needs therapy. She needs Jesus. I know she thinks she has him, but clearly she doesn't. So I'm over the way she was treating Miss Chalet through the entire season. I mean, where's she at? She's not here. Miss Chalet is late. Miss Chalet ain't here again. Like always calling out whatever the fuck Miss Chalet is doing wrong. But that's supposed to be your friend. And then at the end, at that concert, that benefit concert or whatever, after Miss Chalet has her, you know, her panic attack or whatever, she's hyperventilating, you didn't even go to see if she was okay along with everybody else, but you're supposed to be her friend. I'm done. I'm not running after nobody no more. Well, God forbid something happened to you, like, oh, I don't know, you go into labor or something like that, and then people think, I ain't running after nobody no more, and they leave your ass there in labor or whatever, huffing and puffing and asking for help. How would you like that? okay? And you're just gonna leave her alone, knowing that she's going through something, knowing that she has an issue, because you're supposed to be a friend. And then when she gets up on stage, despite everything that she's going through, and she has a horrible performance, you're smirking and enjoying the fact that she's having a bad performance. She's just having a bad time. What kind of person gets joy out of somebody else's pain? What kind of person are you to sit there quoting Bible scriptures and everything else and talking about spirits and all this other stuff, and then you're gonna sit there on the sidelines and smile and smirk and make rude comments and stuff while this woman is up on stage suffering? As a singer, it does not feel good to have a bad performance. You can acknowledge it and you can just, just accept that it happened, but it's fucked up. It feels horrible. And I'm talking about the moment that the first bad note comes out, the rest of the time you're feeling like shit because this is happening to you. This is your moment. You're in it. This is how you're representing yourself. And you can't do anything to go back and take it back. Okay? And the last thing you need is for someone who's supposed to be a friend to be standing over on the sidelines, smirking and feeling good about the fact that you're not having a good time right now. Like, I don't understand Little Mo. I don't. I so am not here for her. I don't care about anything that she does anymore. Like, I just don't. I'm not. I'm done with Little Mo. I'm done. Now, who else do I want to talk about real quick? Because I definitely want to say something about Leela. I already said something about Stacey. Who else is it? Because Shantae. Okay, I'm just gonna jump on over to the thing at Stacey's house. I'm sorry, at Leela's house when they invited everybody. She invited everybody to Palm Springs, I think, and Shantae didn't want to go, and then everybody jumped on her. Shantae, I know a lot of people said that she should have been forthcoming, like she should have been upfront about why she didn't want to go and who it was that she was talking about. But I'm kind of like her. In certain situations, I don't just invite shit into my, situation. I don't just, just open up the doors for a bunch of bullshit to just come flooding through. If we're talking and I don't want a confrontation, it was probably not the right thing for her to say when she was like, I don't want to go if people are going to be mean to me. Because yeah, it does, like, crack the door a little bit. But I'm not going to just be like, oh, well, I don't want to go because I don't want to deal with Stacey and her nasty ass attitude. And I don't want to go because I don't want to deal with Mo acting like we made up or whatever, knowing full well that she obviously still has a problem with me, but she doesn't want to come out and say it. Like, I'm not going to do all of that because I don't feel like fucking fighting you. Okay, I'm very capable of doing so. I'm capable of being very nasty and very mean. And once you open that door, honey, you're going to wish you never did. But I'm going to try to avoid it at all costs because nobody wants to live like that. Nobody wants to just have shit happen everywhere other than obviously Stacey Francis and Little Mo. And then now all of a sudden Leela. So I didn't understand why Leela got upset. Because Leela clearly said she'd never done anything to Shantae. She knew. She was there when Stacey did what she did to Shantae at her one-woman show by, starting that shit backstage right before she was going to get on stage, which is crazy. Your ass would have been escorted out, and before they turned you around and walked you out the door, I'd have popped you in your fucking mouth. Because you don't do that to somebody when they're about to go out on stage and perform in front of all of these people. You come in there and just mess up their headspace about shit that don't have nothing to do with you. But Stacey, I keep wanting to call her Stacey Francis, just wanted to have something to say so that she could have an issue with Shantae, so that she could film with Shantae and just, have more relevancy. That's all. That's just what she's doing. Just kind of just grabbing at straws so she can have a reason for people to talk about her and look at her and pay attention to her. So whatever. So I didn't understand why Leela got all upset and everything when Shantae wouldn't feed into everybody jumping on her, trying to get her to talk more about what the issues are when the issues were obvious, and then Stacey's jumping up and, Mo's chiming in and saying all this other shit, all that, you're gonna go, somebody invited you, so you're going. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, I don't even know why you're fucking breathing right now. Like Mo, I just don't get her. I don't get her. She's people like her, I stay the fuck away from because I can't. Because at some point, I'm going to wind up fighting you. At some point, I'm just going to haul off and punch the shit out of you in mid-sentence because I couldn't take it anymore. Okay? And then Leela's just like, you know, get out my house and everything. And Shantae is conducting herself the way she's supposed to. I'm sorry. But you don't fight back. You don't just say shit. You don't do that stuff. This is business. We're not good girlfriends, and not to mention the fact that good girlfriends don't do shit like that, but this is business. So I'm going to behave a certain way, and I'm going to try my best to stay within those parameters because this is a check, this is a job, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm a professional, okay? Leela jumping in her face and everything else, and yeah, you know, acting like she wants to fight and everything, like, what is that? What happened to all of that? You know, you're not here for the bull swanky, and you ain't got time for the drama, and blah, blah, blah. But then you pop off for no fucking reason and chase the woman out of your house and to her car. Once we got outside on the sidewalk or whatever, or you got outside my door and I'm trying to pull off, that's it. I'm not in your house anymore, okay? I will hit you with my fucking car door. I will drive over your foot. I don't care, because you want to follow me out here, then you're just going to follow whatever the fuck is going to come, okay? Then for them to try to kick her, but them to kick her off of the album, the record, and Stacey's jumping up. She's one of those people that I grew up around who like to just jump in everybody's shit because they just want to pop off for whatever reason and put on a show and be in somebody's face knowing that they have people behind them because it's their beef and not the person who's jumping all around and stuff like a fucking monkey, making all the goddamn noise and throwing their shit everywhere. That's the type of person Stacey Francis is. I feel like I didn't appreciate, I felt for Shantae. You can call me, you can send me a text, you could have stopped me outside and talked to me like, you know, a professional and told me that you didn't want me on this album anymore. But all of this is for show. All of this is so that you can embarrass me and so that you can make me feel bad. And I know a lot of people don't like to use the word bully, but I'm sorry, that's bullying. You're just gonna fuck with a person because you want them to feel bad, and then everybody else is jumping in because they want to make them feel bad too. Ooh, this is fun. Let's beat a person up emotionally or whatever. That's bullying. For adults, it's amazing. And you know, I just don't. I don't. And Michelet, you know, she's not showing up. She's late. She's missing stuff here and there and stuff. And I think it's funny that nobody decided to kick her off of the record, even though, you know, she wasn't doing a very good job professionally, going through something or not. But Shantae hadn't done anything to anybody. And everybody just wanted to beat on her. You know, and then not understand why she says, I don't want to be there because I don't want everybody to beat on me. I don't get it. I don't get it. And then Leela, you're putting your finger in Shantae's face at the studio and you're jumping all around and everything once Warren comes in. Like, who are you and why are you behaving this way? I wasn't a Leela fan as far as her music is concerned, but I still thought that she was a really decent person because she was just kind of on her chill and just about her business and just being who she is. But all of this stuff, it's disgusting. I don't support it. I think it's fucking ridiculous. Little Mo, you're a sorry ass excuse for whatever the fuck it is that you're pretending to be. Stacey Francis, sit down and shut up or whatever, because everything, I'm the best diva in this area. I can sing you down to the ground. To Shantae Moore? Okay, because I heard your voice quivering when you said it, because you knew once it started coming out that you were starting to fuck up a little bit because you had all these people around you and maybe you spoke too soon. You tried to clear it up within this area, but it didn't matter because it was still a bunch of bullshit. And you're just feeling yourself because you got all these, like, what kind of grown ass women act like this? This is stuff that kids do to feed off of each other's negative energy and stuff, and feed off of making somebody else feel bad, and that makes you feel good. Like, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. I'm going really, really long right now. And the last thing I want to say, and I'm probably forgetting stuff, but with this being like the 5th or 6th video, I don't care anymore. Little Mo, at the concert, you're mad at Shantae Moore because she showed up dressed professionally and sang her ass off, did a great job, and you want to call her show off and everything else. You're just jealous. You didn't do that great of a job when you got up there. So maybe you should stop worrying about everybody else and start worrying about your fucking self and worry about the job that you're doing and how you're living. Okay? You disgust me. And Shantae Moore, please leave the show. Please just leave the show. And I'm okay with you bringing security this time because Leela jumped in your face one too many times. And you know what? It is what it is. I really hope that a lot of this stuff is called to attention in the reunion. And I don't want to hear anything about anything happening off camera because that's bullshit. That's not what you see. And if you are okay with being, put out there to everybody like that, then that's your fucking fault. I'm talking about what I saw. Okay, so I don't care about what happened behind the scenes. All right, that's it. Love you guys. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching even this late. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye.